Morning all. It's Sunday the 23rd of August 2026. If I look miserable, it's because I am. I was awake 5 times throughout night last night. Not had a right good night's sleep. Couldn't get comfy. Just rolling from side to side all night. Bella woke me up at 2:05. Yeah. So about Bella, Vicky took her to the vets yesterday, and yeah, they think it might be a grass seed. They've had a look, they cleaned her all up and everything, and they think it might be a grass seed. She's got to go back next week, and if everything's healed up, then everything's fine. If not, then they might have to do a slight operation to open it up with. It's not her actual bum, it's near it, and there's a little hole, and if it's grass seed and it is in there, they're going to have to open her up, take it out. But she seems alright, apart from she's miserable because she's got a corner shame on. Bless her. I don't know where to look. She's got plastic one on again now. We tried her with the inflatable one that we have. We had that when I think we got that when our Baxter had his jewels removed. But she hates the corner shame, our Belle, because we think she remembers when she had her eye operation. She got a scratch on her left eye some years back, which they did a graft on her eye, actual eyeball, and so that it healed and she weren't hurted to one thing or another. They stitched her eyelid together, so she was like that. And it looked bloody awful, and it broke my heart when I saw her. And there were always a chance that, excuse me, it might not work, and she'd have to have her eye out. Which, thankfully, it didn't happen, but it kind of got us used to the fact she had to have it sewn shut for about 3 weeks. So by the end of that, we got used to her just like, so if worst had come to worst, we were used to that, how she will look then anyway. But yeah, so yeah, she's alright. As I said, she's got corner shame on to stop her licking herself. We've got up this morning and it's don't look as angry as it did yesterday because she's not licking it. Excuse me. Bless her. But like I said, at 2:05 this morning, she must have been getting comfy on bed, and corn scraped all the way down back of my calf and woke me up. So anyway, moving on. This day in history. So yeah. So 2 years ago, I was settling in to do a radio show. I gotta say, I love how the studio looks. Well, I don't love how it looks now because it looks like a fucking jumble sale. Can't see my desk. There's that much shit on it, and boxes of stuff underneath that I said I was going to go through this week. I promise you. I promise, I will be going through them this week because I just need to get sorted through the stuff that's come from my mum and dad's, and I need to pare it all back to what I do actually want to keep and what needs to go. A majority in it, unfortunately, is going to have to go because as I said before, I don't need it. at this moment in time, it's stuck in my studio, and I'm I'm not wanting to go into studio for two reasons. One is that lot. It's just the thought of having to go through it. It's not upsetting me. It's not an emotional. It might end up being that when I do finally start going through it again, because it's been in there 12 months at least, some of it. But it's the toil of doing it, and I know with my hands being how they are, it's not going to be easy. But secondly, it's my fucking laptop not working. And we're stuck now just playing a waiting game on house finalising and going through and everything, and then it's gone, it's done. There's a big fuck off Sharpie Trump style full stop at ending it, and a line's written under it, and it's gone. Because as I've said to Vicky, I've said to our Sarah, and said to other folks, and you can take this as cold as you want, but the moment my dad passed, that house stopped being my mum and dad's. It is just bricks and mortar now. Yes, I was born in that house. Yes, I spent 18 years living in the house, then on my own, then went back when we got engaged. You know, it's got a lot of memories, but my mum and dad aren't there anymore. So it's just bricks and mortar. And as soon as it's officially sold and signed off, they've got keys and it's no longer belongs to our family, then it's done with. And again, that might sound really, really, I don't know, callous and cold and everything. I don't mean it to be. I love my mum and dad. I still love my mum and dad. I miss my mum and dad. But it's they're not there anymore. You know, it's been empty. There's nothing in there of theirs. It's not their house. It's not my old home. It's just a building. So, but as soon as that's done, I can start renewing my kit. I can get a new laptop, and I can get where I can sit and I can do my music again. I can do radio shows again. I'm going to get some bits and bobs at me that I can do bits with music, mixing, and you know. So, but anyway, that's to come. 3 years ago, I were in Brid, taking one of our service users to Brid. We called off, I want to say Buxton, but it might not have been. We went to one place, I think it might have been Buxton, and then we went to Brid on a bus trip, and me being me, can always track down a scooter, and I found this place which I've not been into for some years, Seaside Salvage Antiques, that do motorbikes and stuff like that, and scooters. Come here then, come here. Well, you wanted to come up, don't run away if I go to lift you up. Sorry, Bella. Also found Park Scooter, because, you know, I've just got an innate ability to track them down. 6 years ago, I was getting set to do a Quadrophenia special on Red Road FM. Because, you know, you do. I said getting ready to do it. I'd already recorded it, because there were pre-record on Red Road FM. And then 9 years ago, Matt dropped off my copy, I think. Did Matt come on his own? Did Neil come with him? But Matt Bailey, good mate of mine. I used to work with him in Tesco's many years ago. Many years ago. He used to be the voice of Barnsley Football Club on radio. But he's a band in himself. It's a band. I say in himself. Him and Neil Ritchie, who did all production and bit of instrument. I said quite a lot of instruments. One thing about Matt's the singer-songwriter at Salient Braves, and he finally got around to releasing his first album, only album, as it is at the moment, which, yeah, he came around and dropped me his a vinyl version of, and I've got number 1 out of a limited run of 200. And not only have I got it, but I got a handwritten note from him and a handwritten thing on the back of it. I've got 2 copies, to be honest with you. One of which actually is for dinners. And every time it comes up, I forget to get it. Same as I've got a green vinyl of, I think it's If the Kids Are United, Psalm 69, which I bought for him for his birthday, and I've still not given him. So yeah, if you don't get a chance to go onto your streaming platform of choice and look up Delusions of Grandeur by Salient Braves, please do have a listen. To me, and I've said this to Matt, and I think he took it well, Matt with Neil, it's like Barnsley's answer to wedding present, crossed with a bit of half and half biscuit. So I think lyrically, Matt is just top notch. He's got a way of looking at life as Matt. Oh, there we go. Yeah, anyway, and that's this day in history. So I suppose we best talk football a little bit. Barnsley drew away at Donny. Better performance than last week. They are showing promise, but we're still so lacking in players. We really need a couple of decent centre forwards. We've got a couple of decent centre forwards. We'd have beaten Donny yesterday. Same way we'd have beaten Bromley last week, you know. But we haven't, and it's fucking winding me up, and it's winding a lot of the fan base up. I mean, fans are singing "Sign a fucking striker."
Sign a fucking striker.
Yesterday. But yeah, so Town drew. Leeds won. Cracking free kick by Anton Stack. My lads were utterly pissed off, and no doubt when mother-in-law gets here for a cup of tea and a crumpet that she'll be completely pissed off with Man U's performance yesterday, and rightly so, because I mean, it's a weird thing. I grew up, I can't remember when it was, 73, 74, 75-ish. I've born up with Barnsley in my blood, but I've got a fondness for Leeds that's lasted with me until now. I'm 56, for God's sake, and we've won all for like 50 odd years. But I've still got that fondness for Leeds. And obviously built into that is a quote-unquote hatred of Man United and Chelsea. But my dislike of Man United has very much waned over the years, because I've grown up with a set of in-laws that are Man United fans, and my son. Now, my son, when we first went, the first time I ever took him to Hillsborough, we lost to Wednesday, did actually say to me, through tears, That's it. That's it. I like Man United, but I love Barnsley. So he's Barnsley, then Man U. It's the same way that I'm Barnsley. Put me through, I'll bleed red. But you know, I've softened towards Man U to the extent that I want him to do well. And when you see him play like he played yesterday, then oh dear. But at least not Spurs. What else to tell you then? Not a great deal. I am going to be sitting. Oh, Vicky Med. I will get a photo of it at some point. But Vicky made me some peanut butter flapjacks topped with chocolate last night, and I had some. I had a piece. I don't know how she manages it, but I mean it was nice. But like an house brick in size, not texture. In texture, it was falling apart in my hands because it was still warm, not set, etc., etc. So, my long-awaited fry-up is coming today, and we're having it for tea. Yeah, that's per. It's Sunday morning, and she's nipped to Tesco's to do a bit of shopping. So yeah, football again today. West Brom, I think, are playing this lunchtime, 12 o'clock kickoff. And then it's Villa against whoever. Man City, Bournemouth, and then Newcastle, Liverpool, which always tends to be a cracker of a game. And I can't wait to see what they've got planned to commemorate passing Kevin Keegan. Because he was a god to Geordies. So yes, that is my day planned. Football's back on telly, folks. And as I say, tomorrow I shall be in the studio sorting out, so you may get this from there. We'll have to see. Right. TTFN.